You bring it back to the team here for a second, and I thought it was an interesting wrinkle at practice earlier today where there's the rookie playing special teams on the penalty kill. And you know what? I like this move because we know we've talked about it a lot in the post-game shows in the past. It has been a struggle. It has been a struggle all year, this PK. And you know what? To allow a fresh blast of energy to come in from the youngster, I like the move. Let's see if it pays off with the next game because I think something had to change here. Time for a quick break here on the show. We're coming back with one of the Obviously, a lot of people curious with the rookie watch going on as to who will be the NHL's top rookie this year, and two of these go head-to-head tonight. Now, my little birds, my little spies within the room told me that prior to this one, the coaching staff has actually challenged their young dynamite rookie to see if he can outperform the other front runner in this Calder race. I like the challenge, so don't sing it. Bring it on. I'm looking forward to see how this all plays out coming up later on tonight. This is going to be fun. As we welcome back Ray Ferraro here to the show. How are you?
I'm good. Looking forward to a little turkey dinner on American Thanksgiving pretty quick here.
Yes, and don't forget the gravy, my friend. Always double up on the gravy,
oh,
right?
I don't know about that.
Come on. Gravy's the best thing about a Thanksgiving dinner. Hey, listen, this is always kind of the magical date sometimes when it comes to playoff teams and trying to get a gauge of a body of work from a Calder standpoint. Where does the kid sit in your mind?
Oh, I've been really impressed with him, James. I think he sits near the top group of the rookies here that will likely get voted on at the Calder Trophy at the end of the year. Now you're a couple of months into this. You're into the meat of the season, and he's not really taken a back step.
No, he's been right there. No, I totally agree. Again, I want to get back to this gravy thing, though. How are you not in love with gravy? Later in the show, we'll catch up with former NHLer Alan McCauley. We'll get his thoughts on the game. Meantime, hey, look, they are struggling here locally, trying to shake that 5-game losing streak, and they will take any way possible. The coaching staff pulling aside the rookie and having a long conversation, I was told, to where, hey, look, where can you be better? Where can this team be better? And where can you help this team end this slide? And they obviously believe in the rookie. They see a lot of confidence in him. And now they're going to give that opportunity to see if he can step up and try to help lead this team to victory. All right, time for a quick break. We were coming back. Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Avs were looking to grab points on the road against the Sabres. Colorado topples the opposition with a strong defensive performance, and they get the win. Now, not all was doom and gloom in the loss, as the rookie was certainly noticeable not only on the ice, but on the score sheet as well. With this one in the books, there's a few other final scores we'll get you caught up on at this time. The Oilers took to the ice for a collision with the Kings. Edmonton puts on a clinical defensive effort and skate off with the win. The Jets took to the ice to battle the Stars. Winnipeg takes this one after coming up big in the shootout. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next. Post-game show continues, and what can you say? Hey, what is the good remedy for a losing streak? What cures all? A rookie! How about that performance by the kid out there? You talk about leading by example. I mean, this team was in a funk, and who's the guy who's leading the charge? The youngster. Who would have called that before the game? Not this guy. It was a lot of fun to call that game, and to see him respond, very impressive indeed. Let's see where it goes from here. All right, let's get to the phones. Who's on line 3? Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Stars were on the road up against the Sabres. Dallas played a tight one, and they were able to pull it out in the end. The Jets took to the ice to lock up with the Predators. Winnipeg tore it up, seemed like almost... You know, when you think of what the expectations were going in with this young player, and look what he's done up front, right? I mean, to me, I've seen a complete game from him. To me, I think he's further ahead than a lot of people expected. You know, there were expectations on him to deliver, but I like his game. I like what I've seen offensively. I like what I've seen in his own end. To me, he's lived up to the hype. To me, he's been the real deal. I've been really impressed, and let's see how he grows, you know, beyond here. But health permitting, I think they've got themselves a keeper of a player and a key piece of this franchise for many years to come with this forward mix. All right, back to the phones we go. We got Johnny. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Sharks were on the road to take on the Golden Knights. Vegas perfect in this one as they get the shutout in the win. The Devils faced off with the Blue Jackets. New Jersey toasted the opposition with a humongous offensive output. The Islanders were in tough with the Avalanche. The New York Islanders tightened it up late when they needed to most, and they pick up the 2 points. We'll check the inbox, we'll check the text line, and hear what you have to say next. And look, I want to bring it back to him for a second here because, look, it has been a little too long that we're having this conversation about a pointless streak. At some point, you got to contribute. And I know they've tried different things. I know he's been working on it in practice, but he is clearly snake-bitten out there. And I don't know what the answer is. You just simply got to ride it out. But it hurts the team. I mean, they look to him to contribute, and this is just not happening right now. That's got to be insanely frustrating, not just for him, but for his teammates, his coaching staff. I mean, they see it. They're seeing it right now. We're all seeing it from the stands and from the broadcast booth, for that matter. And that's one of the things that when you look at this team as a whole, all right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. The Wild played on the road against the Flyers. Minnesota tightened it up late when they needed to most, and they pick up the 2 points. The Canucks were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Islanders.